Alright folks, so it's been a while since I've done a video. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a start on the kitchen. Start building all the framework for the kitchen, getting ready to put the MDF fronts on everything, start getting all this one side of the van all ready for this kitchen. I think what I'm going to do mainly on this one is I'm going to put do mostly of it in time lapses, because it's quite a bit and I can't go through every single detail, it'll just take too long. So I'll be doing time lapses, maybe a couple of short stops and explain a few things, but apart from that it's just going to be a time lapse on it. So let's get on with it.
Guess that's what I get for leaning into the best friend. Now I've got one more accent, two less hands here for holding. Ignored all of my reasons for running far from my feelings. Now I'm down on my knees and watching you as you're leaving. I hear you say goodbye and I say I'm fine, but if I'm honest with myself, I'm a mess. Total fake, thinking I might need some help, cause I never change, always getting in my own way. Oh, look at this mess I've made, look at this mess I've made. Oh, I'll take the blame for making you hate my name. Oh, look at this mess I've made, look at this mess I've made. Oh.
Okay, so as you can see from the time lapses of me framing everything out, what I've started to do now is started rough cutting the MDF fronts. I'll show you here. I've rough cutted this one in like that, ready, and then we can what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drop you on another time lapse and we'll get all the others dropped in and get them rough cutted. I've got one on the end, this panel here, the top, and I've got to put one down there, which also I've got to put a panel here, but that's going to be with the battery compartment where the leisure battery is going to sit, and the 12-volt fuse box. So I'll get them rough cutted out and then we'll have a look at just temporary putting them in, because I have got to cut a door there, a door there, door there, and it will be a door on that back part there, just so we can get some access, because the bulk of the storage is going to be down there and probably over the top. So I'll just quickly rough cut them out, get them scribed, and then we'll get them back in. Okay, so I've rough cutted the top out, which is here. This top will just drop into there like that, and I also have rough cutted this panel there where I've had to scribe it to the van at the top there, so that should sit just in there like that, like so, and then that gets butted up to there. I have left a little bit of a reveal on the on this one. This is where all the electrics, you're gonna have the switching panel and the 240 hook up on here, and that's the top in. Then what I'm going to do is just drop a screw in there for now, just to hold everything in place, and then we've got to look at getting this one cut in, and also need a divider in that one coming down on there, because this part here, this is where all the water bottles are going to go. So I want a divider there, and I am putting the divider in that one, because if I want to get anything longer in there I can, and I've got access then from the back and from the front when the door gets cut in here. So I'll jump on now, get that one rough cut, and we'll have a look at getting that one in place. Okay, so with that rough cutted, in place now, like that, scribed right the way to the wall of the van. What I'm going to do is just put a temper screw in it for now and give it a bit of a sand up, then we'll have a look at it. Okay, so there's our panel, that's in, done, fitting nice to the top. Now we've got to just, I have rough cutted a panel for the back part where all the storage is. I'll show you that. Okay, so for this bit here, I've rough cut this panel. Okay, so this panel now, again, it's still going to have the arch cut into it, big door. So that's that. Now we can get on to putting a divide now between the sink cupboard and the storage cupboard. So I'll go and take some measurements of that. We'll get on to that. So what we've done, we've got the divide in now. So this is where the sink's going to be. So you can have the water bottles and the pump, the tap obviously, and stuff like that in there. Like I say, I put in a divide there because if I can want to get something long in, I can. Well, I don't think I'm going to put a divide in. If I change my mind after, I can easily put one in. So we can get in there with that. So I can just drop that top back on now, move on to the next bit. Okay, so now with all the panels rough cut, I'm going to start marking out for the cupboards, the doors of the cupboards. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this block of wood. I don't know if you can see this, but in here I'm going to use that as my gauge, so you can see where I've marked there, exactly where I want them. And what I'm going to do is just drill a pilot hole straight through, then I can draw it on the outside then ready, and then I'll know that it's bang on in line with the cupboards and everything. And I'm going to do that with these two cupboards. That main one there, I'm gonna have to think of something with that one, but I can do it with the back one. So I'm just going to get them pilots put through now, and then we can mark up the fronts. So now if you look at there, you can see where my pilot holes have come through, and now all I'm going to do now is join the dots. So you can see that I've transferred the lines onto the outside. Got to do the same with that one, but what I do want to do is I don't actually want a square one, so I'm going to round the edges, all four corners of this before I cut it out. Then so I've got a nice rounded feel to the door. So I'll mark up the other one, mark up where I want it rounded off, then we'll have another look. So there we have it, both marked up. The X's are just where the cabinet, the pull knobs are going to be. So then we're ready for cutting out. Now I'm going to have a play around with that one and see what I can do with that. Okay, so this one, it's on a bit more of a weird shape, because this one, I don't know if you can see, I just marked it out with some crayon basically, and it's got to be on that sort of angle because this is where the bed, well, the seat would sit when it's upright, and because I still want to be able to use this door as access. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do it in the permanent marker now, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's all marked out. I'm having that sort of shape. Again, handle there, hinge. Even when the seat's up, then this can be opened to get to the storage inside there. So one more door to mark. Let's get on with it. So now for the back one, I've marked up. So door catch there, that'll open there to gain the access for that. So that's them all marked up. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to finish this video here. The next video will be cutting the door fronts out and getting some hinges on them and stuff like that, and get everything all screwed up and secured, and hopefully that'll be the kitchen finished. So I'll see you on the next one.